All right, it is 2 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to begin. We have the conference call is working. Praise the Lord. Last week it wasn't working. This week it is. I figured it out. They should call me the tech wizard because I figured it out. You know how I did it? I just simply restarted my computer and it worked. So, when all things fail, restart your computer. All right. Nobody's on Facebook Live yet except A.J. Kauffman just joined us. Thanks for joining us. Vernon Weaver, thank you for coming on. I really do appreciate it. Mervyn Yoder, thank you for watching. Dorothy Koblenz, and please click share right now because I'm going to be sharing some great stuff. Robert Yoder and the other person that just joined us. Let's see. Hank J., thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to all of the conference call people that are on. We have 7 people. Daisy Vega, hola, como esta? And Daniel Joe Slabaugh, thoughts happening, my man? Great to have you here. Last week, the conference call wasn't working, and I shared some really, really great stuff. And so I'm going to share it again, even though a lot of people on Facebook Live, this is going to be like leftovers for you. And I know how people hate leftovers, but I'm going to do my best to kind of spice it up and even bring a little bit more value on it. So we're going to be sharing the same thing that we did last week. Because the people on the conference call were not able to hear it, and I really want them to hear it because it's so important. Loretta K. Esch and Conrad Byler, thanks for watching. I do really appreciate it. Hit share right now, but only if you're cool. Leon Martin, hey buddy. Let's see, who else is on? People are joining on the conference call. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to rehash what we did last week. And what we did last week was I gave, I think it was, let's see, let's count, 8 signs that you might need help in your business. All right? And so we spent a lot of time on these 8, and we kind of went through it. I apologize again to the Facebook crowd. You're going to hear it again. But you know what? Some of the most important truths need to be repeated. And I just told somebody today on a coaching call that, you know, there's really nothing new out there. It's just that you need to be reminded to hear again what you already know. And so I'm not going to be sharing anything new. I'm going to be reminding you of things that you already know. So if you're ready, I'm ready. So put your seatbelts on. We're going to go, and I'm going to give you 8 signs that you might need help in your business. All right? And let's see. Number 1, the number 1 sign that people deal with me, or that I deal with when people call me. And Candy Nepp, thanks for watching. I do really appreciate it. The number 1 thing that I deal with on people when they call me is they're overwhelmed and they don't know what to do. The number 1 sign that it's time for a business coach is when you hit that feeling of being overwhelmed. How many of you have ever felt or feel overwhelmed? I know there's times that I feel overwhelmed. You know what I do? I pick up my phone and I call my coach, my mentors. When I have a question, I call people. I have people. Do you have people? Who do you talk to? Who do you talk to about your business? Ishtiak Elias, thanks for watching. I hope I got your name right. Thank you so much for watching. Who do you talk to? Who is your person or who is your people that you talk to about your business? Because here's the deal. You can't always talk to your spouse or to your family or to your employees about every issue that happens in your business. You need to have somebody that you can talk to. Sarah Graber, thanks for watching. When are you guys moving back to Florida? Florida just hasn't been the same since y'all left. Anyway, so number 1 sign that it's time for a coach or it's time for you to talk to somebody is when you feel that feeling of being overwhelmed. God did not create us to be overwhelmed. And I guarantee you when you started your business, you did not think, I'm going to start this business so I can be overwhelmed. You started this business so that you can have freedom and that you can have more time to spend with your family and friends, that you have more money to do what you want to do with who you want to do it. Let me ask you a question. How's that working out for you? Do you have the time, the freedom, the money, the energy to do what you want to do when you want to do it? Now, I believe being busy is good. I think downtime is not good. I think you need, well, let me clarify that. I think downtime is good. I think you need to have downtime, but I'm talking about an extended period of time that you're just not busy. But what do you do for yourself? What do you do for yourself? How do you feed yourself? See, here's the deal. When an airplane is going down and you're all strapped in there and there's people on either side of you and all of a sudden the oxygen mask falls down, what do they tell you to do? They say, don't put it on somebody else. Put it on yourself first, because if you're dead, you can't help anybody else. Now, that sounds like a really selfish thing to do, is to help me before I help an old lady or before I help a little child. But here's the thing. If you're dead, you can't help anybody. If you're overwhelmed, you cannot serve your customers well. If you're overwhelmed, you cannot have healthy relationships. If you're overwhelmed, you cannot run a highly successful business. So if you feel like you're overwhelmed, you need to talk to somebody that is not invested in the stress of your business. Hear me out. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You need to talk to people that are not invested in the stress of your business, but they're invested in the success of your business. You have to have somebody to talk to if you're overwhelmed. Believe me, I do. I have about 8 people that I call, that I talk, that I text to and say, hey, I'm overwhelmed right now. I need help. What would you do? This is what I'm dealing with. Look, I'm not immune to this stuff. I experience these same things in my business, but here's the difference. I have people that I talk to. I pay people to talk to people. Some of them are free, some of them I talk to. Jeff Yoder, Trevor Abel, if I can talk, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Click share right now. If you're cool, click share. It's somewhere on that screen, like somewhere right down in here. Click it. Because as many people as you can need to hear this. Rachel, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Number 1, if you're overwhelmed, you need to have somebody you can talk to. And number 2, I've kind of already blew that one out of the water. You need a confidant to talk about your business with. We already talked about that. It's kind of the same thing. The only reason you need to talk to somebody is if you're overwhelmed. But you need to have somebody you can talk to. And you'd be surprised how many people that are like really, really somebody in business, if you go ask them, would you mentor me? Would it be okay if I would call you maybe once a month just to tell you what's going on? You'd be surprised how many people would say, yeah, go ahead. All right. So number 1 was if you're overwhelmed. Number 2 is you need a confidant to talk about your business with, somebody to talk to. And again, I'm giving you 8 signs that you might need help in your business. Number 3, you intellectually, up here, you know what to do, but you don't do it. And the reason you don't do it is because you don't know how to do it. The first 3 are all tied in. If you knew what to do, you would probably be doing it. I just got off of a coaching call with somebody, and he was thinking about doing something. And here's the thing. Having somebody else that is not invested in the stress of your business, but somebody that is invested in the success of your business, they can think differently. Because how many of you know you think differently when you're under stress or overwhelmed than you do when you're not? I mean, can somebody give me some thumbs up on that? That's good stuff right there. If you know you think differently when you're under stress than when you're not, you can't think clearly. Philip Yoder, thanks for watching. I'm not seeing any thumbs up. Are you guys hearing me? There we go. Thank you, Trevor. You got one loyal person. Thank you, Trevor. All right. If you're under stress, you can't think creatively. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the thumbs up. Let's keep the hearts and the thumbs up flowing. I like to see that. All right? So here's the deal. If you're under stress, you can't think creatively, and you, the business owner, needs to think creatively much more than you need to think offensively. Because your business was created when you were thinking creatively. Thank you, Conrad. Lonnie Hostetler, thanks for watching. So number 3 is you intellectually know what to do, but you don't do it. How many of you know that you should be doing more in your marketing? How many of you know that you should be doing more in your production and becoming more efficient? How many of you know that you should be doing sales differently? How many of you know that you should be having staff meetings every day, but you're not doing it? You know what to do, but you're not doing it is because you're overwhelmed. And it's because you're not running your business the way it really should be ran. You need a coach when you know what to do, but you don't implement it. One of my mentors, Howard Partridge, says this: the number one reason small businesses fail or don't do as good as they could is because FTI, failure to implement. If you want to be successful, start implementing some of these things that we're talking about, and you're going to see a big difference. That's the only reason that I have gotten to where I'm at, because I implemented what my mentors and my teachers and my trainers have told me to implement. It's just that simple. Now, it's hard to implement, but the concept of implementing, and once you, because you could, listen, you can think, I want to have the best corn crop ever. I mean, I can't wait to see it. But if you fail to put the seed in the ground, and if you fail to water it, and you fail to do what it takes to get that corn to maturity, you won't have a corn crop. You have to implement. And so many of us have gone to seminars. So many of us have gone to conferences. And I'm not saying don't go, but don't go if you're not going to implement. Because after a while, you're just going to feel overwhelmed, and all I do is go to these things and hear all the things that I need to do, but I'm not doing it. Well, start doing it. And hire a coach to help you to do it. That's why I am where I'm at today. That's why I am able to sit on this side of the camera and teach hundreds, if not thousands of people every year on how to grow their business, is because I planted that seed. I watered that seed. I fertilized that seed. I implemented things in my business that allows me to have the time freedom. Guys, I don't want to make y'all jealous, but I was at the beach yesterday, like for 3 hours. I was sitting there and I was creatively thinking. I was writing things down. But I have that time freedom that I can do things like that while my coaches were coaching my clients. And the only reason I could do that is because I implemented. Here's what I know. My coaching programs work if you implement. They won't work if you don't. All right, I got a low battery warning. Let me hook this puppy up because I don't want my battery to die on my phone. All righty, let's see. There we go. Whew, I got to keep going. Number 4. You know you need a coach. You know you need a mentor. You know you need help in your business. Number 4, if you aren't getting the results that you want. Let me ask you a question. What results do you want? See, that's the beauty of being a business owner. It's the beauty of being an entrepreneur. You get to decide what results that you want. Your business is perfectly designed for the results that you're achieving. I'm going to say that again, and that deserves some hearts and thumbs up and everything else that you can give me. Your business, now I forgot what I was going to say. Your business is perfectly designed for the results that you're achieving. Donna, Becky, Mike, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Your business is perfectly designed for the results that you're achieving. What results do you want in your business? See, half of us don't even know what we want. And so we accept what we get. And then we get overwhelmed because we're getting something that, it's not really what I wanted, but blah, blah, blah. And then our morale goes down. But here's the deal. You decide what you want. You decide what results that you want. And then you build the company to give you that result. Your business is perfectly designed for the results that you're achieving. That'll preach right there. Y'all should be jumping out of your chairs right now, because that truth right there will set you free. Your business is perfectly designed for the results that you're achieving. So if you don't like what the results are, what do you have to do? You have to change the design of your company. And that's what we do. Are y'all picking up what I'm laying down? This is stuff that I heard back in the day when I was overwhelmed, when I needed help. Well, your business is perfectly designed for the results that you're achieving. So if you're getting this, it's because your business is designed to produce it. Yeah, you're right, Trevor. It is hard truth. It wasn't easy to swallow that, because you're saying, an employee stole from me. My business is designed so that my employees will steal. Yes, it is. Until you as a business owner make yourself 100% responsible for everything that goes through your business, you can't fix it. You have to be responsible for everything. You mean my employee's attitude is my fault? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because something in your business, your culture, is not creating a good attitude. You need to change the culture so your employees will have a good attitude. Daniel says it's true to the T. Yeah, I wouldn't be saying if it is not true. I believe everything that I say is true. But you're exactly right. It's not easy to hear, but until you as an owner take 100% responsibility for everything that happens in your business, you're not going to change anything. You're going to keep being overwhelmed. And Tanya Quaterman says, yes, you hired them. Exactly. Great to see you on here, Tonya. All right, number 5. I got to keep moving. Number 5, because, man, I'm getting passionate about this stuff. I'm getting, like, red, like I'm getting fired up. Because this stuff will change your life if you let it, if you implement it. Number 5, you need a business coach if you want to save time and money. Let me tell you about time management. There is nothing like time management. Nothing. There's nothing like time management. Time manages itself perfectly. It happens every second. It's never a second late. It's never a minute late. Time marches on exactly in step, just like it's supposed to. It's been doing it from day one till day whatever. Time does not need to be managed. You do. You do. You need to learn to manage yourself with the time that you have. All of us have the same amount of time. I'm not speaking anything that's new. I'm hoping I'm making a different application, but you already know this stuff. You need to learn how to manage your time. Here's how I do it. I ask myself a question before I do anything. Is what I am about to do the absolute best use of my time? Is what I'm about to do the absolute best use of my time? I'll let you have that one for free. I won't even charge you for that, because if you do that, if you answer that question correctly, you're going to discover that, you know what, maybe I should outsource my accounting. Maybe I should outsource my marketing. Maybe I should hire a coach. Maybe I should do something different, because if you want something different, you have to do something different. Come on, guys. You gotta let me know. Do y'all like this stuff? Give me some thumbs up. Love it. All right, I'm gonna open it up.
All participants are unmuted.
I'm going to open it up to the conference call. Conference call, are y'all liking this stuff?
Yes.
Yes? All right. They love it. Come on, Facebook. All right, perfect.
All participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go. Number 6. You need a business coach if you find yourself listening to only your ideas. Just today, I told you, I've never finished that story actually. I gave one of my clients a brand new idea that saved his company and put him ahead and kept him in control. And it was because he wasn't listening to only his ideas. He opened himself up to somebody else. And that's what I'm asking you to do. Open yourself up to somebody else, to a mentor, to a business coach, and listen to their ideas. Okay? Several weeks ago, I was talking to another client. He was going about something, a marketing idea. It was a half-decent marketing idea, but he called me to see what I thought about it. And I said, well, instead of doing that, why don't you do this? I don't have time to get into it. But listening to somebody else's ideas other than your own can save you money, time, energy, and possibly your business. Daniel Slaybaugh says, I'm loving every word of it and listening while making supper. Dude, it's like only 2:30. What are you doing making supper? Wow. And he's from Indiana, so he can't be that much out of the time zone. I could understand it if you were in Australia and you'd be making supper over in Australia. But en masse, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. By the way, let me know what's for supper, Daniel. Okay, so number 6 was you find yourself listening to only your ideas. You've got to get out. You've got to have people speaking into your life. You've got to have, that's why I say business coaches are one of the best investments that you can make into your business, because they give you ideas, because they're not in the forest. They're not in the forest. Let me say something. Let me drop a bomb on you guys right now. Let me just boom. All right, y'all ready for it? You need to have somebody that really doesn't care about your business speaking to you. Now, what I mean by that is you need to have somebody that is not in the forest with you, that they don't care about all the emotions you have about your business and it's my baby and I need to, I got to save this. No, you need somebody that doesn't care about your business but cares about your success in your business. That's what I mean. All of our coaches are very, very successful when it comes to business, and they're not invested in the stress of your business and the emotions of your business. They're invested in guiding you and making sure that you have a successful business because they care about you. Our mission statement in Empowering Small Business is to provide freedom for business owners so they can spend more time with their family and friends. So whatever it takes to get you to that point, that's what we're going to do. Lois Bontrager, thanks for watching. Number 6 is you find yourself listening to your own ideas. Number 7 is you're feeling stuck and frustrated by others inside of your company. All right, he says he's making supper. I want to get it ready when kids get off the bus. He's having biscuits and gravy. Man, send some down here. I love biscuits and gravy. I put syrup on my biscuits and gravy. Anyway. You're feeling struck and frustrated by others. If you feel like you are stuck in your business and you're frustrated by your employees, by your clients, you might need a business coach. Number 8, this is the last one. You want to grow your company, but you don't know where to start. You want to take your business to the next level, but you don't know where to start. You might need a business coach. If you're alive and breathing as an entrepreneur, you need a coach. And I'm not only a coach, I'm also the CEO of a company with a lot of employees, and I know what it takes to run a company. My coaches know what it takes to run a company, and we can help you grow your company. So again, real quick, 8 signs that you might need help in your business. And help is, hiring a coach, getting a mentor. And it doesn't have to be me. I'd love it to be me. But there's plenty of other business coaches out there, plenty of them. And a lot of them know what they're doing, but there's a lot of them that just paid money to learn something without actually doing a business. All of our coaches have owned or still own a very successful business. None of them ever went bankrupt. They're all very successful. I've got some business coaches that are way more successful than I am. Way more. And so don't hire a business coach that has never had a successful business. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Merle Miller, thanks for watching. All right, here we go real quick. I'm going to run through them again. 8 signs that you might need a business coach. Number 1, you are overwhelmed. Number 2, you need somebody to talk to about your business. Number 3, you intellectually know what to do, but you're not doing it. Number 4, you aren't getting the results that you want. Number 5, you want to save time and money. Number 6, you find yourself listening only to your ideas. Number 7, you're feeling struck and frustrated by others in your company. They're just like chewing on you. They're poo-pooing your ideas. Don't be that person. Number 8 is you want to grow your company, but you don't know how. Steve Miller, thanks for watching. I do really, really appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up real quick. I like to keep this at 30 minutes. I really appreciate everyone being on here. Hit share. It's good stuff. I want to tell you about several things that I have going, and then we'll get off of here. A lot of you know that I travel around the country. A lot of you on the conference call, a lot of you on Facebook have been to my seminars, the Disc Advantage seminars. I'm doing something differently for the first time that I want you to know about. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a online live video Disc Advantage course. And I know there's a lot of Amish on the conference call. Don't worry. I have the same course for you, but it's all over the phone. Okay? And here's the crazy, stupid part of this whole thing. My team convinced me to do an early bird, like they call it the super early bird pricing. So super means it's like better than early bird. And when they told me what price I should put it at, I was like, no, I'm not going to do it for that cheap. That's ridiculous. Normally I get $197 per person. And they said, well, but they don't have to travel. They don't have to get up. They can just do it from their home, their living room, or from their phone booth. They don't have to travel. You don't have to travel, so you don't need to make so much. And I'm like, whose team are you on? Anyway, they convinced me to do a super early bird pricing. And by the way, this price ends 12 o'clock Saturday, midnight. This Saturday. So if you want to get a super early bird price, it ends this Saturday, 12 o'clock, and that price is only $107. You're saving $97. Here's how it's going to work. For the online people, what I mean is people that have the internet. Now, the Amish, we have a audio-only version. It's going to be over your phone, okay? And it's going to be $107 until the end of Saturday, 12 o'clock midnight. It's the Disc Advantage course, okay? And it's for the online version, it's going to be live. For the conference call, it's going to be recorded, so you can listen to it anytime you want to. But for the online, it's going to be November 15th, 5:30 to 9:30. It's a 4-hour course. It's the Disc Advantage. It is a personality behavior assessment. It assesses your personality and your behavior, and it helps you to understand who you are, how you think, and why you do what you do. And it will also give you your blend of personalities, and it will help you to learn how to relate and communicate to the other types of people. See, not everybody is normal like you and me. All right? Margie, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. All right. So here's the deal. Online live video Disc Advantage course, super early bird price until November 3rd at midnight. It goes from $107. It's $107 now till midnight Saturday, and then it goes to $197. And I'm not going to change the price after that. It is what it is. We will email, once you purchase it, we'll email you the link. It's going to be an online live video, so you have to have internet connection to make this work. And then we're going to snail mail you the actual booklet that you need. All right? So all of that information is on my website. I'm going to post a link under this right here on Facebook. Now for the Amish, the people that don't have the internet, it's simply a call to our office. The office number is 813-580-8920. That program is already recorded, so you can purchase that right now. Kim is standing by on her phone, waiting for you to call and purchase the Disc Advantage course at the super early bird pricing of $107. It'll never be that cheap again. After Saturday, it goes to $197. So you guys get on the call. We have more seats left, and I'd love to see you there and make that happen really quick before it sells out and we have so many people on that we can't add more people. Let's see. I want to make sure I gave everything. I'm going to post the link. You can go look at it on there for Facebook Live. You can also order it through our website, and you can also order it through our office for the Amish. All right, I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. So anyway, Calvin Yoder, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Sorry you hopped on right as I'm hopping off. God bless everybody. We're going to see you next week, and hopefully I'll see you on the Disc Advantage online course. It's going to be a video. It's going to be live. You and I are going to be able to talk back and forth. It's going to be just like we're in the same room, except you're in your living room and I'm in my office room. All right. Thanks, everybody. God bless. We'll talk to you later.